Welcome to another episode, everyone. Charleston White says he's done with YouTube. He says he quit. He says he's too big for YouTube now. He says that the black content creators on YouTube make him look bad in the thumbnails and the titles, and this is slowing down his money from the bigger corporations. And so he's done with YouTube. He's bigger than this now. He wants nothing else to do with it. Let's get into it, man. Is he serious? Let's see.
Oh man, here we go. We about to close out the year with a classic, man. We had to get Charleston White back, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm getting too big for YouTube interviews.
Why you say that?
Because everybody's stuck here. Everybody's gone to streaming. YouTube is making it harder for black content creators to make money more than any social media platform. That's why all black content creators have to go through. And it's not that they're making it hard. They're just changing rules that they're not telling anybody about. And it's the least paid platform. And this is the only, my YouTube interviews with black content creators is the only thing that projects me in a negative light, based on the titles and the thumbnails. And that's just other people outside of our culture looking at brand and marketing when you coming through YouTube interviews. So that's why a lot of major celebrities won't do a YouTube interview with a YouTube platform unless it's the Breakfast Club or Joe Rogan, because you guys take it in between you and your demographics, writes the narrative. So for example,
Well, no, you create the narrative. The thumbnails and the titles are just based on the content that he creates, the content that you create, Charleston White. You say certain stuff on the internet and people cover it. No one is making you look bad. You say some bad stuff and it's being covered. Make yourself look bad with some of this stuff.
I got a liquor deal that's on the table. All of my Say Cheese TV negatives titles paint me in a different light, paints me in a negative light when brands and sponsorships look at me from your brand, because everything says Charleston White goes off, so it paints me as being angry, aggressive, violent, no intellectual, so nothing on Say Cheese TV would paint me in a picture to make a brand pick me up. So, but when you look at other people platform that strategically is Charleston Explains. Those two words goes off and explains. One says this is intellectual, one says he's angry, he's cussing, he's fussing, he's threatening. Just that alone is what hurts the numbers. But we don't know that because we look at the views, not the engagements and the effects of the video. So that's why Vlad don't give a damn about telling your whole story. He busts it down. Compared to Joe Rogan, tells the whole story and won't ever come back and bust it down. So there's a difference. So when you start growing, your association with different brands determines, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, guilty by association. Yeah, so I'm in the streaming world. I'm saying, y'all come over here. In the streaming world.
So now he too big for YouTube. You talking about no big celebrities will do an interview on YouTube, but the big celebrities I'm sure that you're referring to did not start off on YouTube like you did on the internet. YouTube is what gave you your fortune and fame. Now you're too big for it. Man, knock it off.
I'm positive. When I come back down here to y'all, I'm crazy. I'm going off. I'm America's favorite uncle over here. None of y'all in the YouTubing world is over here. And I'm saying, why not bring your following over here to the streaming world? That's 10 years ago. So I done now grew YouTube.
I don't agree.
I agree 100%.
I don't agree.
Because y'all not offering the deals.
Nah, I turned down a lot of deals.
I know you do,
Yeah.
but the people who sit on your platform, you have the platform.
Yeah.
But the people who sit here will never get a deal just off here. They have to go somewhere else. Because this is the paintbrush. So just nigga, you made me famous.
Mm-hmm.
But nigga, your paint struck broke every time I go to jail, boom. And I'm saying, goddamn, nigga, y'all must don't like me. I used to tell Antoine Daniel, based on your titles, says what you think.
I can't be biased though. When Jordan wins a championship, ESPN they still report it.
Yeah.
When Jordan loses a championship, you can't.
So if I don't say, hey Sean, my movie out, you won't post it.
Who haven't posted your
I'm
movies?
saying if I don't call and say, nigga, post my movie, you won't post it.
Why not?
Hey, man, I'm on tour. You've never posted my comedy tour.
You do a million different things, bro. I can't post a million different.
You can't find one post where you posted something positive about me.
Who haven't?
Say Cheese TV platform.
You don't want to
name one.
When you before you blew up, when you went to the city hall, that's not positive.
No. Since
when you was in
whoa. Since you made me.
When we were in Detroit, when you were in Detroit and you gave people money, you want me to keep going? Look, I think
that to you.
No. I think no, you didn't.
I sent that to you.
I screen recorded that on my phone, but you did not send it to me.
I sent that to you.
A lot of stuff you do,
hold on.
bro.
So when
hold on.
When have I been to City Hall since I've been famous?
What do you mean?
When you said you posted when I've been, when have I been to City Hall?
It was still positive. I still went back.
Since I've been famous, when have I been to City Hall?
I don't know.
I haven't. So I'm talking about
it's still positive.
You post all my negative shit.
It's still positive.
Nuh-uh.
It's still positive.
No.
Bro, I booked you for.
I don't know. I'll let them work that out. But you know what you're getting yourself into when you come and do an interview. As you said, this is the individual that made you famous. These titles and thumbnails that he's putting up, Charleston White explodes, Charleston White goes off or whatever, this is what blew you up. This is what made you famous. Now you're saying since you got famous and the corporations are knocking on your door for certain stuff, you don't want these thumbnails and titles anymore. You want to be painted in a lighter brush. You want to be painted as an intellectual on the thumbnails and on the titles. But you do stuff on the internet and say stuff to get a reaction. You go off. So someone puts on the title, Charleston White goes off. Well, because Charleston White just went off and dissed everybody, dissed dead people, dissed people's mamas, dissed everybody's hood, called people gay. You just crashed out. So no, they're not gonna put on a thumbnail, Charleston White explains intellectually why he doesn't like gang members. You just crashed out. Some of them gonna put Charleston White crashed out on gang members. The fuck?
For your own show.
Yeah.
Like, I do a lot of, bro. You can't be mad because you're trying to control the narrative, bro.
I'm not mad.
You can't do that.
I'm not mad. I just sat down with two major companies and deals. They showed me your analytical data on me, and they showed me that. I didn't look at that. I'm happy with making $10,000 with your titles.
Yeah.
But we growing, and people over here saying, hey, let me show you something. Compare it to this. They're making the comparisons.
Yeah.
I'm not. They're making a comparison. And if you go look on paper and you do this to this, you're gonna see a long list of this and a short, small list of that. Short, small list of that. So all I'm saying is, it's noticeable to others outside of us because we're on the inside looking out. They're on the outside looking in, looking to pull out. See what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, YouTube is not gonna let black people be what they wanna be unless it's painted in a negative light. Because that's what we fit our algorithm, which I'm not complaining. It don't affect me one way or another except brand deals. I'm looking for brand deals because that's what got Kobe, Jordan, and everybody else over there. That's why none of us are getting deals, homie. We're YouTubers. Well, you guys are. You're not streamers, you're not content creators, you're not media outlets, you're YouTubers. That's the difference. But everybody stuck on YouTube can't think outside of that. So I'm saying everybody on YouTube, how can you make your following transition in the market and brand sales? And that's what I've been able to do. That's what they're looking at. 5 years from now, YouTube won't produce no money because of the stipulations.
They said that 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, we see it now. More and more black people making more and more less. So it's small things that we don't know, that they know, that we're not learning, that's tweaking our numbers and our money and our value. So that's all I'm saying. I just
so 2026, you're not doing as many interviews as you were this year.
Homie, we gotta go to streaming. This is good for, this is, I don't do many now. Yeah, I don't do many now. Outside, shit, our brother do them now. But I'm trying to make myself less accessible to a YouTube crowd. So I can go over there to the arenas. If that's what you're trying to do, that's what you want, that's what you have to do. Get off YouTube if you want arena sales. Limit your access to your content. Because your platform is the paintbrush to whatever. So it's a reason why a lot of celebrities, homie, don't do YouTube interviews. I didn't understand it first. But if you want to grow, you have to understand it. Yeah, you have to.
What, we here now, so, do you feel like you had a great 2025?
Hell yeah, this is my best year.
I say Charleston White, I could be wrong, but he's not about to quit a damn thing. He's going to still be doing interviews in 2026, 2027, and 2028. This is his bread and butter. He thinks he's about to go over there to them white folks and they're about to give him all this money to sell out some arena. Nobody's coming to see you at an arena. Keep making your shocking, shock jock YouTube videos, coming with crazy content, colorful content, saying crazy stuff to excite and ignite people to get your views. That's knock it off. You're not too big for YouTube, bro. And the moment you start thinking that, the pride comes before the fall. The moment you start, now all of a sudden, the people that got you here, you just admitted that this is the individual. This very channel, Say Cheese, is this channel. It's the channel that got him started, that got him famous, that blew him up, that's giving him $10,000 an interview. And you talking about you just about to say, yeah, I don't care about that 10,000 because I'm going over here and these people over here don't like the title and the thumbnail that you putting on me. Yeah, right. He'll be back, bro. Knock it off.
This is my year to grow and to grow apart from the people that can't grow with me. This was a year of reckoning. Yeah, like Diddy. Yeah, this was a year of reckoning. Because when I stand around and look where I made this success, I don't see any familiar faces. And I tried to bring a lot of people with me. Yeah, and I stand around and look, homie, I don't know nobody up this level. And I don't hear nobody clapping for me. And it reminded me, nigga, didn't nobody clap for the rise. They didn't understand it. They critiqued it. They talked about it. So, nigga, how they gonna clap for the success? They didn't clap for the rise. A lot of people just along for the ride. Not this Say Cheese TV hadn't been clapping. Sean Cotton been clapping. Sean Cotton said this. Aiden Ross said that. But they're two different platforms, have nothing to do with what you feel about me. See what I'm saying?
Isn't Aiden Ross allegedly a race? Has he made bigoted statements, bro? Let me investigate this shit some more, man. These dudes going on these dudes' platforms who hate black people, who hate their community. And Charleston White, you're full of fucking shit. The moment you start thinking you're too big for the community and you're too big for what got you there, the writing is on the wall. Once again, let me make it clear to these fucking people that think that they outgrow the community. Like 4 Extra found out, O.J. Simpson and the rest of these motherfuckers. When you leave the black community thinking that these other people are going to accept you, when they throw away your sorry asses, you want to come back to the black community. We're going to stop accepting y'all ass back. Go ahead, Charleston. Get the fuck out of here. But don't come back.
So yeah, now nigga, I'm back vulnerable. I don't know nobody. I don't know who to trust. Because everybody I trust either talk about me, don't talk to me, and nigga, I helped everybody. So maybe this is what they say when it's lonely at the top. My mama said this is what God wants you to be, nigga. Because you trying to take everybody with you. You trying to help everybody. Nigga, my debit card, I lost my debit card the other day. When I got to the hotel, my phone was fucked up. Nigga, I went out, spilled some juice on my phone, couldn't unlock my phone to pay for my room. I couldn't think of one person to call, nigga, that I know, that I had never, hey, I ain't think of one person I could call, say, man, can you pay for me a room? I told several people. Nigga, when them people hung up, they didn't say, man, let me see if I can pay for your room. Nigga, it made me look at the world different. Nigga, I done gave out all this money. But them hoes came, Rollo came. But yeah, no, nigga, I couldn't think of one person to call. So I'm saying, nigga, why help people who can't help you if you need help? And nigga, they ain't helping you be successful. When I look out the people who I call my friends, I see more of my family and my friends supporting that fake page that's scamming people. And I look at my real page, I don't see one like, one share, one nothing. But nigga, I see y'all like everybody else shit. Won't share nothing, but I don't take it personal. I use that as the motivation.
Many people who become successful go through this same sort of thing. A lot of them have this same perspective, this same argument that when they make it to the top, they can't count on anyone. It's lonely at the top, but it's not crowded. You know, and he's saying here that, well, he was saying it's early on in a narcissistic way, as far as I'm concerned, that the level that he's on now, he doesn't see any familiar faces. He doesn't know them people anymore because they're no longer on his level. They're not on the same level. Okay, man. You've made it, man. You've been successful with your shock jocking. Be thankful. It's a blessing. Continue to build. Continue to make your money. Don't overthink this thing. But many people go through this who are successful. They don't know who to trust. They don't know these people are just after their money or if they really care about them anymore. We all experience this, man. This is not foreign.
To say, I don't know nobody shit, nigga, because y'all didn't help me. And when I look at it, nigga, y'all are really waiting for me to fall, including the Say Cheese TV platform. Y'all waiting for me to fall. That's why every time I go negative, nigga, it's rushed to be shown. Aiden Ross won't never paint me in a negative light. He won't even let it, he'll clip it out, he'll edit it. Because he know he controls the narrative of the perspective of what his crowd see me as. I'm just so good on other platforms, homie. I can explain anything to make people understand. So I'm good.
Man, I don't know, bro. I'm about to stop this in a minute. I just wanted to see. He said he was quitting, so I was just trying to play that for y'all. He's going into something else. I don't know. I may do another reaction to this. Let me see what else he had to say as I watch it some more, because this is an 1.5 hour long interview or something like that. I'm sure he said all kinds of stuff in here since he's saying this is the last interview for 2025, at least, on this platform. But here he goes talking about Aiden Ross. I could have swore Aiden Ross. Let me do my investigation, but he's giving him a lot of respect. And his point, of course, being that the black content creators do not support him, do not have his back. They're making him look bad. But Aiden Ross over here would never say a bad thing about me. You support Trump. You're not disrespecting Aiden Ross and his community. You're disrespecting the black community constantly, the brown community. And the black people still support you. For some reason, the interview is 1 hour and 50 minutes long, y'all.
Y'all ain't helping me be good. Y'all paint me in a picture, nigga, for the world not to like me. I just beat y'all. The whole internet, I've beaten the internet because I haven't lost to it. Because while y'all are trying to get paid from it, I'm trying to understand it. What moves it? Why all of us are addicted to it? Why does it control the elements of the world? And is it really the mark of the beast? So nigga, I'm trying to understand some shit. And I use it to my advantage while I understand it. So I ain't on here you just bullshitting. Nigga, I'm trying to really, really understand this shit and become an internet genius. So, yeah, I need y'all to keep doing what y'all doing. The world watching.
This is a different Charleston we're getting today.
Yeah, it's real different. Because nigga, y'all hadn't made it to where I made it. I done made it past y'all. I'm bigger than Say Cheese TV, Vlad TV, The Breakfast Club, you name it. Academics, I'm bigger than all of that. alone, I'm the most recognizable face and brand than y'all. Because who is Vlad TV? Won't nobody know. Charleston White, everybody knows. So this is what's different. I know I'm bigger because they told me. Y'all stuck on hip hop and rappers. I don't even talk to rappers. Y'all do. I can go to any city and put anybody on. I'm connected to any and everybody in the industry. I'm probably 2 phone calls away from the president. 1 phone call away from Kanye West. Nigga, what I'm saying is, I'm done with YouTube interviews. I done got too big for it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, nigga. I done got beside myself. But I understand y'all don't recognize my value too. It's questions that nigga never been asked about me. Because it keeps me with the internet questions. So when I sit back and I look at all these people that says my name on your platform, they're nobodies. I'm the biggest thing that sits on Say Cheese TV. Everything else is beneath me for number-wise, sales-wise, face-wise. Yeah, you was somebody back then. I'm doing 4 billion on TikTok today. So I don't see Say Cheese TV as an ally. I see you as a friend, but this platform is not an ally to my brand. My agency says it. Nigga, you know how much money you can make just sitting and Say Cheese TV just to film my comedy show while I'm on tour? Friend, there's some extra money. Free, I ain't gotta pay you nothing, nigga, just come do the show. You can take this, nigga, and make this a vault where we can go over to Netflix. Friend. So I'm saying, yeah, son, cotton my friend, but nigga, we need business allies. So what I did, I said, nigga, let me go create a black alliance. Let me go get 6 or 7 months. So nigga, I went and got all the black big YouTuber names and said, nigga, let's create an alliance. We'll be bigger, better, stronger. But nigga, this ain't for me if you wanna grow, or anybody else if they wanna grow. It's about growth, and I'm growing. So shit, nah, nigga, it's growing. But nigga, I had a reality check. Nigga, car shut down for 24 hours. And I got to see what it felt like to be poor again, with no help. This was gonna happen if you fall. They go from your friends, your partners, your childhood, all these different people, just like you can't think now. So I had a reality check, nigga. Ain't no friends in this industry.
I mean, you say people sit on this couch and talk about you. For one, I let you sit here and we talk about whatever. That's fine. But the minute somebody comes on Say Cheese and they say your name, it's a problem. It shouldn't be that.
I know.
Oskino said your name, it's whatever. That shit started from Gilly.
But listen, hold on. But Say Cheese TV asked the questions for my name to be said.
No, go back and watch the old Oskino interview, the last one. He said, I'm forgiving everybody. He said, the only person I'm not forgiving is Charleston White. That came out of his mouth.
So let me
All right, that's it. I'll check it out and see if there's something else noteworthy in that interview. It's an hour and 50 minutes long, 2-hour interview. As I said, I'll go through it and see what else. But he says that he's quitting YouTube, that he's too big for YouTube. You heard him. He says that Say Cheese TV is not an ally to him, that the thumbnails and titles, the content that's being put out, is making him look bad, basically to the white people, to the corporations that told him he's bigger than all of that. So he's saying that he's bigger than everyone. He's bigger, he's bigger than Say Cheese. Academic, you heard him. He said he's bigger than everybody and he's done with this shit. Is it? Let me know in the comments. Is this a play? Is this a ploy? Are they in on this shit together? Is he serious? Is he really finna quit YouTube and start streaming and whatever else? Does he really believe there's no money in it for black content creators anymore? That in a few years, YouTube will be no more. There will be no money to be had. So he's getting out now. I don't know. I don't know if to take this dude serious or not, man. Let me know. Stay safe and stay free, people.